Hello my friends, my name's Tim Johnson. You join me at 5:30 a.m. on the 6th of February. It's the start of my journey. For those of you who follow the channel will know that this is the third time I've tried to complete the Camino de Santiago and then go on and complete the Camino Finisterre. And I'm going to take you with me on this journey. It's been 3 years since I started out on this. But it's something that I can't let go of. And it's a bit like sobriety, really. You just keep getting up and keep trying and learning from your past mistakes. I won't call them failures, because the only failure is stopping trying. The thing is, the first time I did this tried this in 2020, the Via de la Plata, it was a 1,100 kilometer route. And it was March 2020, and I managed to get 200 kilometers, and then it was the onset of COVID and shut the whole of Spain, well, as it did the whole world, shut the whole of Spain down. Very quickly had to get back to my home in Malaga, and it was quite a frightening experience. I was devastated because I put so much work into getting this thing done. However, time passed and I managed to get to October 2021, and I took up from where I left off and gave it another crack. This time I managed to get 800 kilometers before, and I took a route which, against my better judgment really, the Camino Sanabria, which is an extremely tough route. My ego told me that I could do this thing on that route. I got 800 kilometers in over 6 weeks, and I injured myself. I was exhausted. I was in a little village for 3 days, and it was a hard decision, but I decided to turn around and go back because I just couldn't go on. Literally, my body had given up on me. It taught me a very valuable lesson. The fallout of all that meant that after some long sobriety, I relapsed, and this is all documented on the channel. Please have a look back at all that, because it's all a learning curve. But the thing is about goals, hopes and dreams. Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about. And that's like me in this Camino. So you just keep getting back up, and you learn, unlearn and relearn. And that's what I've done with this. This time I'm setting off with my friend, John, who is 16 years sober. We both of us will support each other, and we're setting off from Sarriá. Today I'm traveling up. What I'm going to try and do with these videos, I'm going to release 3 a day. Short ones, not long and boring, but try and give out as much information to those of you who are interested in doing this thing, first of all, in the cheapest, most budget-friendly way possible, because we have to, because that's all we can afford to do. And so hopefully that'll be useful for you. But along the way, I want to hopefully inspire you. And between the two of us, with the experience we've got, there'll be some stuff about sobriety as well along the way, which I hope you'll find useful. Today we're going to be flying up to Santiago de Compostela. To get up to Galicia, which is in the top end of Spain, the north part of Spain, it's a long, long journey. Our flight leaves at 9:40. Now, it's the cheapest way, believe it or not, to go from here, from Malaga to Santiago. Leave out the trains and that. A return flight has only cost us 30 euros each. And that is an amazing value. So flying up to Santiago, and then we're getting a train from Santiago, a direct train to Orense, and then catching a connection from Orense to Sarriá. And at Sarriá, we'll arrive at 6 o'clock tonight. And I'll do a little video from there to show you we've arrived, and perhaps one from Orense. And that was a 28 euro one-way trip. So it's actually more than the return journey on the plane. So we arrive in Sarriá 6 o'clock tonight, and we'll start walking at probably 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. It's quite tough. We're away for 2 weeks. We're going to be walking 240, 250 kilometers, something like that. So we're going to be we're going to be walking 10 or 11 days, because 2 days of the 2 weeks are for traveling. I put a factor of spare day in for any problems, and we'll be walking sort of 22 to 25, 26 kilometers a day, which is quite a tough, it's a steady, tough 6-7 hours a day walking at a good pace. So I'll be showing you the journey. We'll be talking along the routes. I'll be letting a video go morning, one at lunchtime, one in the evening, so you can follow the journey in real time. If you want to support us, incidentally, please have a look at the link in the description below, and that tells you a bit about the journey, about how you can support us and cheer us on, which we're really grateful for. And I hope you'll find it useful that you can follow it in more or less real time. And the reason it's in real time, and we'll try and make these videos as entertaining as possible, is because I'm crap at editing. Well, I can't edit. I can't afford to hire an editor, and I can't edit. So you'll see the videos as I sort of release them as soon as I've made them. But that'll give you a feel for what the Camino de Santiago is like. The message from this really, other than please follow along with us, and I hope you find them interesting. I know some of you won't find them interesting, but we're mixing in recovery with the journey, so hopefully that'll be helpful for you. Never give up on your goals, your hopes, your dreams. It's only impossible till it's done, as they say, and this time it's going to be done, because I've got up, dusted myself off. I went into, I've been sober now for 14 months. I'm strong. I'm taking someone with me who's a really good friend and good support, and learnt from those errors of the past. And this time we'll reach finally Finisterre on around the 18th of February. Finisterre is a beautiful spiritual place, as is Santiago, which we'll spend a day at, which I'll document for you. Finisterre is where the Druids and the pagans first landed. It's the most northern point of Europe. It's very spiritual. It's where the Apostle St. James is said to have landed, which is obviously what the Santiago is around. Santiago stands for St. James, one of the original apostles. It's a very spiritual journey. I'm carrying some stones in my backpack for my family, my granddaughters, my wife, which I'll leave in Finisterre. So it's going to be an emotional roller coaster, this journey for me, because it's been 3 years, if you like, in the making to get here. I hope you'll support us both. I hope you'll follow along. I hope you'll enjoy the videos. If you've got any questions about the Camino, anything you want to know, but I'll be sharing prices and about Obergers and where to stay and how to do it along the way. But if there's any other questions you have, please leave them in the comments, and I hope it'll be useful for you. And I'll just label the videos the same every day with a number on each video, so you can keep them in order. That's the easiest way to do it. Carpe diem, my friends. Never give up. Always keep trying. Like I say, the only failure is to stop trying. And that's the same with your sobriety. This journey is a metaphor for my sobriety, because I've never give up on it. And you people have followed along with this channel. Thank you for all your support. Much love to you all. As I say, carpe diem. Seize the day today. Make today the day you change your life. Keep moving forward. Bye-bye.